UFO adalah sebuah piringan terbang misterius yang sering kita lihat di televisi. Pada berbagai macam judul, kendaraan itu adalah alat transportasi yang ditumpangi oleh alien dari luar angkasa. Tak cuma di film, beberapa orang mengaku sering melihat UFO di langit-langit di kehidupan nyata ini. Meskipun pernyataan mereka seringkali tanpa bukti karena UFO itu sendiri ditengarai bergerak sangat cepat sehingga sulit ditangkap kamera. Hasilnya, sang saksi dianggap pembohong. Meskipun begitu, ternyata di beberapa kejadian, ada juga saksi yang mengaku mendapatkan potret dari UFO yang ia saksikan. Seperti apa saja, cek penampakannya di sini.
Mark.
Hello?
Hey Mark, it's Blake. How you doing?
Good, yourself?
Doing good. We just we got your information last night, and we've had thousands of people that have watched and listened to the interview we did last night, and there's some people actually claiming that they may have heard what you're talking about in the general area. Have you ever heard of Jack Head, the First Nation area over there in Manitoba?
It's I think it's called Jack Head First Nation, and the name has since been changed to like a native name, and I cannot pronounce it for the life of me. I didn't even get the spelling of it, but Jack Head First Nation is the English name for it, and it's pronounced Manitoba.
Wow. So you said you had some new information that you received over the past 12 hours. Go ahead, share that with us.
Well, the first bit of information was the name, and I wanted to confirm that it is Jack Head First Nation.
Wow, it's quite interesting. We haven't spoken for 12 hours since we put it out there. Numerous sources from the area said that they've heard big sounds that woke them up. That's coming from comments right here on our YouTube Third Phase of Moon from Harmony Alexander, and then Baran Denara says that the reserve is called Jack Head First Nation. So, wow, quite amazing that multiple sources from the same area are hearing, these big explosion sounds, and then also that people are making attempts to try and call into the area, but the phone service is down. Any information on that?
I haven't heard anything in that regards. I know that I've heard that it's kind of getting out there on Facebook as far as people in the area speaking about it on Facebook. I personally don't do the Facebook thing. I'm probably in the minority there, but so I haven't looked myself to see what's being said. Now I also heard from my source that there's somebody there, I guess is what they described as an investigator, and they're going around interviewing people that live there. I don't know exactly where this person is from, but that's as much as I got from them regarding that.
Well, Mark, we're going to be having our live Friday's radio show tomorrow, and I think it's going to be 11 p.m. New York time and 8 p.m. LA time. If you could call in to tomorrow, I'll send you the link and the phone number and give us an update what's going on. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. Now, as far as the information yesterday, I said that there was somebody that was detained. That is 100% true. Now, the person that was detained is, I guess, somebody that's well known in that community, so it's not like it's somebody made up or it's somebody that nobody knows. So I'm sure the residents there know who this person is. So this is not something made up. And I also want to say personally, like, I read some stuff, some of the comments saying, like, if I'm looking for my 15 minutes of fame, and that is totally not the case. Like, I just kind of wanted to put that out there.
Well, absolutely, Mark. With multiple eyewitnesses over the past 12 hours with no communication between me and them or you, and they're coming up with the exact same location. That's astonishing, and describing large explosion sounds. Something went down, and that's a guarantee. Do you know the person's name that's been detained, and do you know why they've been detained?
I don't know the person's name. I know their sister's name, but I just don't feel if I should put that out there yet, because I'm actually hoping to speak with them personally, and then once I speak with them personally, let them know what's happening, and then I'll put it out there at that point. But I just I'd feel better if I talked with them first before putting that out.
Was there any media that picked up on it, like local newspapers or local TV stations that just talked about these large boom sounds?
As far as I know, no. Now, since this has happened, or since I talked with you early in the morning, I went to work. I just got home now, so I haven't even turned on the TV. I haven't Googled anything. I haven't really looked at anything. So other than speaking with my source that, has no reason to lie, and they used to live there. They have people that live there, so they know exactly what's going on.
Absolutely. There's also been comments that there's been some heavy military presence in the general area. People are saying it's an exercise, and people are highly doubting that this is any kind of exercise whatsoever, that there's a major event that just happened yesterday. And I'm comparing it to 1947, the possible recovery of a crashed flying disc as it's been described. Tell me, do you think this could be the biggest news since in regards to this? What's your gut feeling?
My gut feeling, because I spend so much time, on this subject as far as watching TV shows and reading stuff online. I mean, there's stuff happening all the time that we don't hear about, and there is some stuff that we do hear about. So I don't think it's the biggest thing. I'm sure this has happened between 1947 and now. I'm sure it's happened. We just don't know about it. We're not privy to that information as far as what the governments do and what they find out. So I'm sure something like this has happened. I mean, if it's happened in 1947, if it's happened, there was in Texas, in Aurora, Texas. I mean, how many different, around the world there's been accounts of this happening. So, this is probably, another one you could probably add on the list, I guess you could say. Absolutely,
Mark. Well, we look forward to the updates Friday on our live radio show, and if anybody in the area has experienced the same thing or heard large bangs, possible video evidence of maybe this military event that's going on over there in the area, everybody just focus in on this area. We have it on our Google Maps. We're roaming over the area. There's lots of lakes in the area. Again, what was this name of this reserve? And everybody, listen very carefully. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, it's Jackhead First Nation, and that's in Manitoba, Canada. As far as I know, it's about 3 hours north of Winnipeg. And also, I just want to say, I also read on some of the comments about some person named Ed, that I may sound like, and I just wanted to say I'm definitely not that person. So I'm not even sure who that is.
There's skeptics abound. That people just don't want to admit that we're not alone in the universe, and they just want to go out of their way and say everybody I talk to is a manufactured actor or what have you, or you're Ed. Ed is a famous abductee that submits incredible evidence to us right here at Third Phase, and maybe you sound like him or not. You're definitely not Ed. You are Mark from Winnipeg. Appreciate you sharing this breaking news story. It happened just within 13 hours. You made a call. We're already making the rounds. The world's kind of focused in on this area, and it's because of you, Mark. Appreciate you giving us the heads up and taking our call and giving us this insight.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. And if I could just say one more thing, I mean, if I have anyone's attention, like, if you really sit down and think about it, like, you have agencies like NASA, and when they go out in space, they, they make stuff just in case they happen to run into another form of life or a form of intelligence. So, if they are doing that, and everyone knows about that, and people can take that information and say, okay, that's not crazy, or that's something that is relevant, or something that's worth doing, then I don't understand why the idea of other forms of life actually being out there is looked at as absurd. I mean, to me, it's not. I mean, the universe is, way bigger than we can imagine. I mean, there's so much happening, and I just wish people would kind of open up their eyes to that rather than, get caught up in all the, mundane things that don't really matter. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Thank you, Mark. Well said. Absolutely. We look forward to speaking to you on Friday. Find out what's going on with the ground, and we'll talk to you soon, Mark.
All right, thanks.
All right, everybody. That was Mark right there on location from Winnipeg of possibly the biggest event. The biggest event that might have been going down in the past year. A down disc in Canada under a frozen lake. People stand by. We're not alone. Keep an eye close. Blake Cousins, we'll see you again next time.
I want to take my leave on my own terms.
That's not funny, Gwen. It's not a joke. Oh, why didn't you tell me? I thought you were sorted. Grandad.
You've seen the pain I'm in, and it's only going to get worse. I'm sorry, there's no light at the end of this tunnel, Nance. I'm going to need your help, all of you.
Don't tell him to shut up. But the radiotherapy helps, doesn't it?
I'm not entering into a debate. I want you to... I want you to respect my wishes. Why is it so difficult?
I don't understand what you're asking us to do.
I want you to be there with me. I can't do this on my own. It's not how I want to do it.
Don't you feel low? You're in a bit of a bad place at the minute, but we can help pull you out of that, can't we?
Of course. We'll look after you. That's what family does. Look at Nancy, she's in bits, bless her.
If you really care for me, you'll do what I ask. I'm an old man. It's time I went.
Please stop saying that.
Okay, let's do this the old-fashioned way. All those in favour?
What?
We're all part of this team, so, you know, we should all have a say in it.
You can't vote on Dad's life. It's his call. He's made it. You're just embarrassing him now.
So you think we can iron him out, he'll be sweet, he'll be forgotten about? You don't do this to your family. Do you know that?
I can't be a part of this.
Team, come here. Come here.
So this is my family. It's a shame it's too late to trade you for something better.
Team, you know we can't do this. It's just not right.
But he's suffering, Nick. And if we did help him, it would be a mercy. It would be out of love. Because that's what he needs. He needs our love. It's about time.
Oh, sorry. Family issues. Shane and Oliver as usual.
Is there any way we can talk?
Yes.
Nick.
Vanessa's here.
Oh, right. Well, you get your priorities sorted out then. You get your life sorted out.
Tain.
Yes? Just sitting there.
Come on.
Spit it out, T. None of you want to. Dad. He's in pain, Sean. He's in so much pain. So he's decided he wants me to finish. Oh, blah. I can't even say it. It's all right, take your time. You know,
So painful, I can't even believe it. And I'm not shaking it, so let's start shaking to stop me doing it.
and he's asked me to... Okay. Don't yell at me, alright? Because I've had enough of that up there. Nobody is listening to him. Nobody wants to do anything, and I don't know what to do.
Oh, please get my...
Ignore him. Shouldn't lay that on you. There isn't anyone else. Because this so-called family is not working anymore. It has fallen apart. It's broken. No one is what they used to be. We're all lost, Joe. We're all running around without a clue. Say something.
Oh, it's horrible.
only takes 6 weeks to charge.
Choosing the right plumbing company can help take the stress and worry out of an emergency repair. Mr. Rooter is available on Saturdays, Sundays, nights, and holidays at no additional charge. We're a locally owned and operated plumbing company whose top priority is providing an exceptional customer experience. We'll show you the problem, even if it's underground, so you can make an informed decision. Mr. Rooter Plumbers always explain what they're going to do before any work starts. Selecting the right plumber is an important decision. There's a reason they call us Mr.
What happens in that time?
We're gathering evidence for the case.
We need results now. He's lording it up over us. The geezer was working in his salon.
Are you okay, Linda?
Of course she's not okay.
There are people you can talk to who can guide you through this. But I know it's difficult.
She doesn't want to talk. She wants things done.
Nick, we're doing everything we can. You will get enough to put him away, though, won't you? Well, that's not for me to say at this point. Look, I know how it sounds, but please leave it with us.
You're useless. You're useless.
Mr. Carter, I'm...
Get out.
Well, what are you doing?
Get out now.
Nick!
Get out. I'll tell you this. I do not want him on the square. If you don't get rid of him, I will.
Mr. Carter.
Watch my lips. That's a cast iron threat. What are you doing here?
People will be finishing for hours yet.
Listen, we're not making it.
Who won? Oh, what? The race? What race? Blimey, where have you been today? No, I'm sorry, Oh, yeah. Do you want to come for a coffee? I can't. I have to get back to my dad. Oh, yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. I know what it's like. Just to be sober. Yeah? Well, have you got any tips? Because I'm struggling right now, honest. Well, with Mum, we had a fighting chance, didn't we? You know, we had something to cling on to, a bit of hope. But, yeah, no, I know, I haven't got that with my dad. What he needs is for you to be there. That's what he needs. Love and comfort. He's very lucky to have you.
Why are you still here anyway?
Because I want to stay now. Not just with me.
Through the trees without any problem seeing it.
Stephen Brown watched it over Sacramento. Hans Mount spotted it over Auburn.
Kind of approached from over that direction and came across kind of slow.
Did they see the same thing that Kay Pinlack saw in Stockton?
Pretty much right above this palm tree here.
Multiple objects, he says, captured on his iPhone.
I seen like 6 bright orange color lights. And they're like almost in a diamond or triangle shape. It was weird. And so they started just separating.
See that other one up there on the right, though?
And not just Northern California. Somebody posted this video from the Hollywood Hills on YouTube. Multiple glowing objects out there among the New Year's Eve fireworks.
And now it's 3 more. There's 2 of them. No. There's 3 all together, right? 4. No, it's 4 now.
In Auburn, Hans and his wife Terry saw it a few hours earlier than the other sightings.
But there was no sound. That's the funny thing.
Or the lights, you know, the usual lights.
No sound, no blinking lights, just this big illuminated form.
And whatever it was moved up and to the left. It hovered there for probably about 60 seconds, and then it took off at a high rate of speed, out of sight, directly away from us, and just disappeared.
Of course, we're always looking for rational explanations for UFO sightings. This 2008 sighting over the Sacramento Valley turned out to be an airplane with an electronic sign under the wings. A year later, a mysterious flashing light near Placerville turned out to be arcing power lines.
There's a light.
We're still waiting to find out if there's a rational explanation for what people saw last night.
Are you a peaceful God? Ok. Ma perché il tuo è una telecamera fatta così, non può raggiungere così tanto. Se ti compri l'iPhone 6 scommetto che può raggiungerti molto di più. Cosa facciamo? Veniamo domani magari.
Shh, stai registrando.
Cosa? Fammi registrare con l'infanzia.
Okay, hi. All right, what is the date today?
The 14th.
Thank you. Okay, it is April 14th. Pardon me? April 15th. Sorry about that. And I got it. Look what I got. Just for you. Except I'm not used to this. There we go. Okay, let's do it again. All right, we got it there. Okay. Pardon me, I'm going to lift this up just a crack. There we go. No, no, no. No, no, no. Come on now. Okay. Start over. Okay, now we'll just let it do its thing, and it should come into perfect focus in a moment, I hope. Let's see what we got here. This is really quite brilliant. Just looking out the window, it's absolutely beautiful. But let's get it the way we're supposed to see it. Okay. Go back again here. Let it come into focus. This Coolpix L830, I think that's what it is. It's very inexpensive and it's well worth it. It just pulls in a lot of stuff that we wouldn't normally be able to do on just any camera. Okay, there we go. All right, so now, there we go. Okay, now let me get closer. Should work. There we go. Let me see if I can get a little closer. But it's still absolutely beautiful. Come on, don't go away. I am so sorry, I can't seem to get it to stay in the middle. It just, right in the center. Come on now. Come on. Look at that. There's no way I can. Boy, this little thing just doesn't. No, I lost it. Oh no. Come on. How could I have done that? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, well. I'm just not good with these. I don't know how I'm supposed to, there we go. Yeah, but oh, this is crazy now. There we go. Well, this is amazing. Can't even, now I got my tripod and I don't even know how to use it, really. Oh, I think you got it and you don't.